First of all, she's most definitely a baddie, and she knows that she's a 10. I did not participate in Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And why didn't I participate in Black Friday, Cyber Monday? This is the first time that I have not participated in Black Friday, Cyber Monday since 2020. 2020? No, not 2020. 2019. Since 2019. So it's been 3 straight years that I've participated, and I didn't participate this year for a couple of reasons. To be like very, very frank and very honest, like the numbers were like our business really, really blew up at a point in time, and it's like, honestly, it's just been a very discouraging. Like, that's been one of the biggest things, like how numbers have fluctuated so drastically, and it's been incredibly discouraging over the past couple of years. And it's been really tough. Like, businesses like mine did really well in 2020. And I'm sure there's a lot of other business owners that experienced something similar. But it's like, that was like the peak of my business. And it's like right now, it's not necessarily bad, but I'm just like, it's just hard. It's hard to, like, you know, to know what you've done before, and like to give it your all, go hard. And I'm like, we have so much more stuff in place now, and it's like we have so much, like we've grown so much as a business, and it's like to do lower numbers, it's really like it's a stake in the back of, like, you know what I mean? It's a stake in the back. Like, it really fucking sucks ass, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, you know, businesses like mine, when people got their stimmy checks and all that stuff, like, we did so well. And I'm sure there's a lot of other businesses that experience the same thing, but it's like, you know, and it's like, I shouldn't be discouraged, you know what I'm saying? We're still doing great numbers. I'm still you know, selling a lot of product. We still have a lot of customers and everything like that, and we've been able to pivot, having the salons and everything. But it's just, I don't know, it hurts a bit, because it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough, because I'm just like, the numbers, they're so much different. They're so much different than they were, so much. And I like, it bothers me to think about like 2020, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we had a fraction of the products that we sell now. A fraction of the products. The website was like 1 page long. It was like a shitty, you know what I'm saying? The content was shitty. Like, it was very authentic. Don't get me wrong, very authentic. But it's like the quality was very low. Like, and I'm just like, wow, we sold so much product with this shitty website, this shitty content. And like these, and it's like, even the packaging of the products, like literally, I remember my very first Cyber Monday, the mist was literally in like a multi-purpose cleaning bottle, and we sold the shit out of it. And I'm like, now we have these fancy bottles that like fucking Shea Moisture has, and it's like, the numbers are not where they used to be. And then another thing is, like, there's that, and then on top of that, it's like we're our supplier sucks, because I'm like, the supplier, like, I've been with them for years, but I'm like, yo, like, they literally are like taking 6-8 weeks to deliver, and like, that's just too long when it comes to product, especially because it's so expensive. And then they really raise their prices a lot, like after the whole war in Russia thing. Like, the inflation was very, very bad. And I'm talking, like, I used to buy a lemongrass drum for like $3,000. Now it's $7,000. Like, and it's like, and that's crushing for a small business. You know what I mean? So it's like, our profit margins are lower. We're selling less product. And then it's like our supplier is taking longer, so now that's like our customers are getting more frustrated waiting for product and everything. And it's been tough, you know what I mean? And it is what it is, you know. It's business. I have to understand, like, I have to be grateful every single day, you know what I mean? I have to be grateful, you know, that I have clothes on my back, that I have a roof over my head, that my stomach is full of food. You know, I'm blessed. My ass is clean because, you know, I have a shower to wash it in. Everybody doesn't have that, you feel me? Like, so I gotta just be grateful and everything like that. And I am definitely grateful. But it does hurt, you know. And it's like, but anyways, other than that, we just plain didn't really have the inventory. So I was like, if we were to really participate, we would still see like probably record low numbers. And then to see like everybody else that participated, and they're like, Black Friday went well for me, and I'm just like, damn, like maybe I should have tried. But I'm just like, the new salon, then it's like the lack of inventory, and then, you know, literally year over year we've had lower and lower numbers, you know. Like our best year for Black Friday, Cyber Monday was 2021. But even 2020 though, even though 2021 was like the best year numbers wise, 2021 was actually a better year numbers wise, because we didn't have, how do I explain this? Like, we didn't have the manpower to pack any more orders. But I believe we had more orders at that time. But I think 2021 people made larger orders. Another thing like about Black Friday is, I'm like, okay, you have this big boom on Black Friday, but then afterward, like, no, you get, your orders are like low as shit, and it ends up equaling out anyway, to where it's like you really didn't even have to do it, you know what I mean? And it's like, you do a discount, you lose money. That's another thing. It's like if we do a discount at this point, because we didn't raise our prices with, like, you know, inflation and everything, it's, bro, shit is just hard, bro. Shit is just fucking hard. But I may post this video like no edits to YouTube, because I want to like continue with my YouTube and everything. But I'm just like, half the time I'm like, I don't want to be in front of a camera for like, in front of a screen editing for so long. But this, I might not have to be in front of a, you know, I might be able to edit this quickly. But yeah, that's the reason. But doing the new salon, I may do something for Christmas, we'll see. My staff is also just like, you know, like, there's a lot going on with the new salon and then the current salon, and it's a lot. And those two businesses, like the salons do very well during the holidays, so there's a lot going on, you know, opening a new one and everything. And it's like, even though the online has taken a dip, you know, we were able to, like, you know, do better with the salons and everything. But it's still tough, you know. I still kind of live in that like what am I not, like, we're doing so much more than we were doing 2-3 years ago, and yet, like, I'm just like, what am I doing, what was I doing then that I'm not doing now? Like, that's where I'm at in my head. And I know, like, that's, people are like, don't be like that, like, things change, this, then, third. And it's just like, it's tough, bro. Like, it's because I'm like, one thing I will say about, like, those of you, when you do well in life and you make it, or whatever the story, it's like, the thing is like, when you make it, let's say you get to a certain level of success, and then you start to accumulate bills that match those numbers, and it's like, those continue, those bills, they continue, right? And then it's like, but the actual, like, revenue changes. And that's like the thing. Everybody's always like, buy a house, buy a house, buy a house. It's like, when you buy a house, you have to ensure that you'll be able to afford whatever amount of money you're paying for it for the next 30 years. So, and it's like, you know, with renting, it's like, if you're doing really well for yourself, you rent some ridiculously expensive apartment, you know, for a year or whatever. Next year, you're not doing as well, you fucking move out. You go find you a studio somewhere. Not a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a house, you try to sell it. Let's say the market is trash. Now you're going to lose money. It's definitely a doozy. It's definitely a doozy. And then it's like, with a mortgage, it's so similar to rent, bruh. Like, it's so similar to rent. Like, honestly, housing, it's like almost like gambling in a way, but you know, that's just my opinion. Anyway, let me stop talking so that I don't have to edit too much. But yeah, that's why I didn't participate, but hopefully I'll participate in Christmas or something like that. It depends on the inventory or whatever. And yeah, but you know, I gotta focus, but yeah, gotta just focus. But anyways, 2024 will be a better year. It will be. I know it will, because 2023 was a fucking joke, to say the least. Just a fucking joke. Just a mess. Just a fucking mess. But, you know, honestly, I can just say that this is the reality that I created for myself with, you know, my behavior in 2021 and 2022. Of just being like, I made it. I don't have to work hard anymore. I'm going to drink and smoke and lay in the bed all fucking day, you know? Anyways, okay. End the story. Goodbye.